Racism in America isn't just about individual prejudice, it's baked into our systems, shaping opportunities, outcomes, and how we see the world. Today we're breaking it down so you can see the bigger picture. Systemic racism has deep roots. For over 200 years, black people were enslaved, their labor powering the American economy. After slavery ended, the laws didn't change overnight. Black codes and Jim Crow laws enforced segregation, denied voting rights, and restricted access to education and jobs. When segregation was outlawed, policies like redlining, where banks refused to lend to black families, kept them locked out of wealth-building opportunities, like owning a home. The result? A racial wealth gap that persists today. The average white family has 8 times the wealth of the average black family. Employment discrimination makes it worse. Studies show that resumes with black-sounding names are less likely to get callbacks than identical ones with white-sounding names. This isn't just coincidence, it's systemic. In education, systemic racism means many predominantly black schools receive less funding than schools in wealthier, whiter areas. Even decades after schools were desegregated, this inequality persists due to local property tax systems. The result? Fewer resources, overcrowded classrooms, and limited opportunities for black students. The criminal justice system disproportionately targets black Americans. Black drivers are more likely to be stopped, searched, and arrested than white drivers. And in courtrooms, black defendants are often given harsher sentences for similar crimes. Policies like the war on drugs have filled prisons with black men at 5 times the rate of white men. Healthcare isn't immune to systemic racism. Black Americans are more likely to die from preventable diseases and complications during childbirth. This isn't just about access, it's about biases in care and a legacy of medical exploitation, like the Tuskegee syphilis study, which left black men untreated for decades to study the disease. The legacy of redlining still shapes housing today. Many black families are stuck in under-resourced neighborhoods with failing infrastructure. Black renters, especially black women, are evicted at higher rates than any other group, keeping them in a cycle of instability. In media, systemic racism perpetuates harmful stereotypes. Black characters are often typecast as criminals, sidekicks, or caricatures. Meanwhile, black creators face barriers to telling authentic stories, further limiting representation. Systemic racism isn't just history. It's alive in policies and practices that affect every part of life. But we can change that. By learning, speaking up, and pushing for fair policies, we can break these chains and build a better future for everyone. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow Squish Arcana on YouTube and all social media platforms for more insightful content. Let's keep the conversation going, and keep working for change.